In the annals of history, some names shine like beacons, their stories woven into the fabric of time with threads of brilliance, sacrifice, and an indomitable spirit. Among these luminaries stands Alan Turing, a man whose intellect and resolve reshaped the course of the 20th century. Known as the father of modern computing, Turing was not only a mathematician of unparalleled genius, but also a hero whose courage and vision shortened one of humanity's darkest chapters, World War II. The prodigy emerges. Born on June 23, 1912, in the bustling city of London, Alan Matheson Turing was destined for greatness, the son of Julius Matheson Turing, an official in the Indian Civil Service, and Ethel Sarah Turing. Alan's early years were marked by a peculiar mixture of isolation and brilliance. While his parents attended to their duties in far-off India, Alan and his brother John were left in the care of foster parents in England. This detachment from family planted the seeds of introspection and independence that would define his character. From an early age, Alan's mind gravitated toward puzzles and logic. He saw the world not as an expanse of chaos, but as a vast puzzle waiting to be solved. At Sherborne School, his teachers often misunderstood his obsession with science and mathematics, deeming him unorthodox. Yet Turing thrived in his intellectual solitude. The untimely death of his close friend Christopher Morcom during his youth deeply affected him, fueling his resolve to explore the mysteries of life and logic. This resolve carried him to King's College, Cambridge, where Turing's brilliance found a nurturing home. There he delved into advanced mathematics and theoretical logic, producing groundbreaking work that earned him a fellowship. His 1936 paper on computable numbers introduced the concept of the Turing machine, a theoretical construct that became the foundation of modern computing. With this invention, he proved that a machine given a set of instructions could solve any problem computable by humans. But the world was descending into chaos. A shadow loomed over Europe as World War II erupted, calling forth heroes of a different kind. Turing answered that call. The war effort, a battle of minds. As the Nazis stormed through Europe, the German Enigma machine became a symbol of their dominance. This device, capable of generating billions of encryption combinations, daily rendered Allied intelligence efforts futile. Each day, German communications became a riddle that reset itself at midnight, mocking the Allies' attempts to decode it. At Bletchley Park, a nondescript manor in the English countryside, a secret war was being waged. The government code and cipher school had assembled a legion of the brightest minds, but even their collective brilliance seemed no match for Enigma. It was into this crucible that Turing stepped in 1939, his quiet demeanor belying the fire within. Turing's approach to the Enigma challenge was revolutionary. Eschewing the manual labor of code breaking, he conceived of a machine, the bomb, designed to automate the process. The bomb was a mechanical marvel, capable of simulating multiple Enigma machines simultaneously. It systematically tested rotor and plugboard settings, tirelessly searching for the key. The key would unlock German secrets. When a potential match emerged, it provided critical clues for human codebreakers to refine. The bomb success was nothing short of miraculous. Turing and his team decrypted messages detailing U-boat positions in the Atlantic, saving countless lives by rerouting Allied convoys. They uncovered Nazi plans in North Africa, aiding in the defeat of General Rommel's forces. The intelligence from Bletchley Park was instrumental in Operation Fortitude, the grand deception that diverted German attention from the D-Day invasion at Normandy. Turing's machine was not just a tool of war. It was a beacon of hope. The cost of genius. While Alan Turing's mind soared to unimaginable heights, his personal life was fraught with turmoil. Turing lived in a society bound by rigid conventions and an unforgiving legal system. As a homosexual, he carried a secret that could destroy him. Yet Turing's honesty was his hallmark. He lived authentically even when society demanded otherwise. After the war, Turing's monumental contributions were buried under the veil of state secrecy. The very nation he had saved turned its back on him. In 1952, he was prosecuted for gross indecency due to his relationship with another man. Convicted, he was given a choice between imprisonment and chemical castration. Turing chose the latter, enduring a treatment that ravaged his body and mind. Despite his suffering, Turing continued his work. He explored the nascent field of artificial intelligence, posing questions that would shape the discipline for decades. His vision of machines that could mimic human thought, what we now call the Turing test, laid the groundwork for the age of AI, yet society's rejection weighed heavily on him. On June 7, 1954, Alan Turing was found dead in his home, a half-eaten apple laced with cyanide by his bedside. Though officially ruled a suicide, the circumstances remain shrouded in mystery. What is certain is that the world lost a titan. That day, a man whose genius had been both his gift and his curse. Legacy, a light that cannot be extinguished. Time has a way of revealing truth even when it is obscured by prejudice and ignorance. Decades after his death, Alan Turing's name began to emerge from the shadows. In 2009, British Prime Minister Gordon Brown issued a formal apology for the government's treatment of Turing, calling it appalling. In 2013, Queen Elizabeth II granted him a posthumous pardon. The world now celebrates Turing as one of the greatest minds in history. His theoretical Turing machine underpins the design of modern computers. The Turing test remains a benchmark for artificial intelligence. The Turing Award, established in his honor, is considered the Nobel Prize of computing. Popular culture, too, has embraced his story. The 2014 film, The Imitation Game, brought his life and achievements to a global audience, cementing his place as a symbol of perseverance and innovation. The hero of humanity, Alan Turing. A life is a testament to the power of intellect and the resilience of the human spirit. He fought battles on two fronts, against the Axis powers and against the ignorance of his own society. In both arenas, he emerged as a hero. Turing's story reminds us that progress often comes at great personal cost. It challenges us to build a world where genius is celebrated, not suppressed, where diversity is embraced, not persecuted. As we navigate the complexities of the modern era, we owe it to Turing and to ourselves to uphold these ideals. And Alan Turing's light, though dimmed by tragedy, continues to illuminate the path forward. His legacy is not merely one of innovation, but of courage, compassion, and an unwavering belief in the power of the human mind to change the world.